said, yo, what's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? I'm Amara. This is Amara's Logic. Got a new video for you today. Milwaukee Bucks trades, rumors, and news live edition. Before we get into it, y'all know the spiel. Comment, like, subscribe, and share this electrifying content with the people. Hey, I know there was a lot to talk about in this game. Let's just be happy now. Shout out to Beasley. Shout out to Dame Lillard. I'm wishing on a speedy recovery for Marjan Beauchamp. I'm very proud of this team for winning this game in the fashion that they did. I know the second half, especially the fourth quarter, was a little shaky. But this is the NBA. Teams are going to make runs. But the important part was we were able to stand our ground and get out of there with a win to avenge the blowout loss. So I'm proud of the guys. I'm really proud of Beasley stepping up. He's been much maligned for most of this year. So for him to have a big game like that, and we needed it. We needed his 30 today. We needed it. So it's good to have the breakout performance. It was good to see how good we looked, especially in the first quarter. So that's 2 games in a row. We've had a really, really good first quarters and come out strong. We look a lot better defensively. Hey, no disrespect, but with them young dudes being there, they be flying around, bro. It looked like a whole different energy and team with them young dudes in there. Ajax and Beauchamp and them. Hey, I'm mad Beauchamp ankle got hurt because I think we would have really put these cats away if Beauchamp was not hurt. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate his defense, his hustle. The same with Ajax. Shout out to him. And Brook Lopez had 8 rebounds, y'all. Dude, Bobby was hooping too, but Bobby do that every night, man. Bobby is 20 and 10 all day. Bobby is the best value. You know what? Bobby might be the best value in all of sports for his contract, per his production. Bobby is the truth. Bobby is the truth. Straight up, Bobby can do it all out there. Besides play defense, offensively, he can do it all. 18 and 7. And he had 2 blocks with plus 15 plus minus. What? Oh, I'm so charged. We got our payback. Yeah. Hey, you right. We got our payback. I see you in the chat, Travis Marks, with the comment. Hey, get back game. What? You thought you was gonna blow us out? We weren't gonna return the favor? Shame on Toronto. Yeah, Drake, we got y'all up out of here. At home. What up? Shout out to Bucks Nation too. We've been chopping it up all day. Shout out to y'all. I appreciate all the interaction. Before we get into the stats, I just want to say I appreciate all the interaction with Bucks Nation, all the knowledge y'all be dropping in the chat. I mean, we had about 3 to 4 different chats going on during this game. We had the live chat going on. We had the community post chat going on. I was texting with my boy James, my boy Princeton. They be up in here and Keith and them. So shout out to them. Shout out to them too, y'all. Hey, we got it back, y'all. There's some things we need to discuss, but I want to talk about the positives first. Is that this is another win, so it's a building block. We look better defensively for moments in time. Problems are still with rebounding, but without further ado, so I can get into this comment section because I know y'all got a lot to say. So let me hurry up and go through this, and I'm gonna get in the comment section. But before I do that, let me make sure I put the link in the live so y'all can join because I know y'all need to turn up. Give me 1 second, y'all. Let me just put the link in the live, and then we're going to go over the stats, and then I'm going to holler at the people, a.k.a. Bucks Nation, also known as friends and family. What? All right, let's get into it. Let's get into these stats. Bucks beat down the Toronto Raptors 128 to 112 on the road, avenging an earlier blowout loss to the same Toronto Raptors. Also want to shout out to Dame Lillard for his redemption game. A lot of y'all was on his helmet from that last game. Now you see what Dame really is about and the type of time Dame is really on. Y'all see what type of time Dame is really on. Hey, Daniel, give me a minute just to go through the stats, and I'm gonna tap you in ASAP. Just give me a second, famo. So we started off very strong. We were up 15 after the first quarter. We scored 34. We outscored them by 10 in the second quarter. I mean, we played so good in the first half. And then the third quarter, they outscored us by 2, and then they outscored us 28 to 33. to be honest, as bad as our third quarters have been, I'm not too mad at that being outscored by 2. So I think for the most part, this was a great game as far as an all-around performance from the team, especially in the absence of the all-time great top 10 power forward of all time, Giannis Antetokounmpo, to be able to get this win and to shoot 50% from the field, 50% from the three-point line, and 95% from the free throw line. Shout out to the Bucks. We came in bringing the thunder on these fools. What? Shout out to the Bucks. Middleton, pedestrian performance, but we didn't really need too much from Middleton. He played 20 minutes, 11 points. He did have 4 turnovers. That's kind of a Middleton thing. 5 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals, plus 12. Brook Lopez, 4, 10, 10 points, 8 rebounds is huge for me for Brook. That's huge. 8 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 steal, 7 blocks by my boy Brook. Brook played well, fairly well defensively with a high plus 26 plus the minus. Damian Lillard, y'all always asking about Dame's plus minus. Let's take a look at Dame's plus minus. He only took 18 shots, 9 of 18, that's 50%. 4 of 10 from 3, that's 40%. 15 of 16 from the free throw line. Do you all not understand how Dame impacts this game? And how he's gonna make life easier for the Bucks? He went to the line by himself 16 times. There will be no Dame slander anymore. Not tonight. There will be no Dame slander. 13 assists, 4 rebounds, 2 steals, 4 turnovers. I don't like that. But plus 25, 37 points. And the man of the hour, Malik Beasley, 11 of 14 from the field, 8 3-pointers, 4 rebounds. He didn't have time to pass because he was on fire. No assists, 1 steal, 30 points. What? Andre Jackson Jr., plus 9. He didn't score, but he was a nuisance out there defensively. Bobby Portis, 31 minutes, 18 points, 7 rebounds, 2 blocks, plus 15. It's Bobby time. Beauchamp only played 10 minutes due to the injury. He had 4 points. Thanasis actually scored and played 15 minutes, which I feel is way too much. I think that's way too much for Thanasis in a regular season game. That's not, they're up by 30. That's way too much. But shout out to Thanasis for scoring. Robin Lopez saw action. Hey, we were talking crazy about Cam Payne. Cam Payne been playing solid the last few games. His defense is a little suspect, but Cam Payne has been hooping a little bit. 13 points plus 1. The much maligned Pat Connaughton, 22 minutes, 3 points, 7 rebounds, no assists, no steals, no blocks. Shout out to Pat Connaughton. I can't even do it with Pat. I'll be trying. Hey, it's a lot of y'all in here in the chat, so give me a second, y'all. I see all y'all in the room here, so just give me 1 second. I'm gonna get y'all up in here. Give me 1 second. I see you, Mr. Smith, up early. Shout out to y'all. I see you, Chitty. Yeah, Daniel. I see y'all. What up? All right, let me get to the people. I see y'all charged. Let me let y'all get it on. Hold on 1 second. Let me get you in here, Daniel. And then I'm gonna get to you, Chitty, and then you, Mr. Smith. So just give me a hot second. Yeah, let me get hold on, let me get it in here. Hold on, bro. Paul, that was crazy. Hold on. Give it a second. There we go. We good. My man Daniel.
Hey, before we get started, I want to show you something. Because this is mine.
Oh, okay. We got Kakarot on there. They don't even know that's his real name. They don't know about that. Yeah, I see you got Kakarot on there. Shout out to my man. Hey, you know what? It's funny you wear that shirt. You know why? Because Dame Lillard went Super Saiyan today. Dame Lillard went Super Saiyan today. If you don't know, you know now why we got Dame. People up here trying to slander Dame name like Dame ain't him. What?
Man.
Dame went Super Saiyan. 24 in the first half. That man is a walking bucket. Go ahead, Daniel. I'm charged. Go ahead, bro.
Bro, this game was so good, man. Like the first quarter is like, I remember you said the last chat, they need to start moving their feet,
right,
and stop trying. They wasn't doing that. They was moving their feet. They was getting in their faces. They was forcing the team to make shots that they didn't want to make. I'm like, this is what I want to see. It was like, the only thing that was getting me charged like he was the second chance points. Like that's the only thing
The
I was mad
rebounding is
about.
crazy, bro. This
Yeah,
rebounding thing is a real problem, bro. Like that's
five,
a they out rebounded us 55-41, and they had 26
yeah,
offensive rebounds. Hey, Griffin, you better figure that out because we can't do that for the rest of the season.
yeah.
They had 26 offensive rebounds. Are y'all grown men or not? But go ahead, Daniel. My bad.
Yeah, no, I knew he was gonna charge about that, and I saw, yeah, they need to get that charge because they was about 30. So it was like this was out Giannis on the court, and they still like it was like Griff learned get the guys in their face, don't let them get inside, and I'm really mad that the refs let Harry Barnes kept on hitting people and pushing people. They ain't called no fouls on them.
You already know we ain't getting no calls ever. I've been screaming that for years. We don't never get what we deserve, but that's okay. We go like I said. What I always say: we beat the opposing team and the refs every game, every game, every game.
Overall, this was a great night for the Bucks. The Bucks, like I said, I said a couple days ago, this is gonna be a big game for them because they got destroyed last time, and this
Right.
time they went and put the work on them.
Yeah, shout
And
out to the chat. I see everybody out there. I see y'all.
yeah,
I see y'all. Hey, make sure y'all hit that like button. There's a ton of y'all up in here, y'all. Hit that like button. We do this after every live. If you ain't never been here before, this is where you supposed to be if you a Bucks fan. Daniel will tell you he the boss over there at Bleacher Report of Bucks Nation. Hey,
oh, yeah,
this is where you supposed to be at. Can we
all
get
the
them?
time.
Let's get them likes up. Go ahead, Dan. Just get like one or two more statements because it's like a ton of people in
I know.
joining the live, bro.
Overall, this is what I want to see. I didn't like once Giannis and Dame get together, it's gonna be dark. That's will be like people was like, oh, they need to get rid of. But like people on the Bleacher Report, somebody put like a post talking about, oh, they need to get rid of Griff. I'm like, it's only 10 games. Like,
Yeah,
chill
we gotta
out,
relax, bro. We definitely
chill
gotta
out.
relax. We gotta relax. But everybody, we in a microwave society. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes microwave is cool, but the food don't taste the same as when you crock pot it. Hey, Brenda, shout out to you. Appreciate that $5 super chat. I'll get to your comment in a minute. But what's your closing statement? I gotta get to the people, Daniel.
Okay,
But appreciate you, fam.
my co-statement is with Marjan probably gonna miss probably a week or so with that
Right.
ankle injury. They got to figure out his minutes because they can't put Panasas in for like 15 minutes. They can't do it. They got to find somebody else. They got to put
Right.
big.
Right, I feel you. All right, my man Daniel. Let me tap these people in. All right, bro, go. My man Daniel, always online. My man. Shout out to DBZ. Mr. Chitty, I'm gonna get you in here, give you a couple minutes, and then I'm getting to Mr. Smith. I got you, Mr. Smith. Look at that smile. Why you come online like that? Why you come online like that, bro? What's up with you, fam? What's up with you, Chitty?
Yo,
Hey.
yo, yo! Someone say something. Someone said something actually about the Bucks game, and I was like, you see, we're turning it up a notch,
Yeah.
and it's getting there. I told you, Milwaukee Bucks 2024 championship is ours. So we're just coming into who we are, and that image, that championship image that
Talk.
we
Hey,
that we
talk.
have.
Look
You
at him.
know,
Talk, Chitty. Hey,
we are,
mama. Hey,
but
bro.
see,
Put it down for
we're not just
Nigeria. Talk,
talking,
bro. Talk.
bro, bro. We are not just talking. We are walking the talk.
There
We're
we go.
walking
We
the
talking
talk
and we
also.
walking. Yeah, there we
So, like,
go. There we go.
yo, I I liked something that happened today. We've been clamoring about Andre Jackson
Mm-hmm.
being part of the starting lineup,
Right.
and I think that particular change was what the Bucks needed because
Mm-hmm.
he was doing the right things that was missing in all of the last 10 games. He was doing all of the right things. He was rebounding. He was boxing out. He was truly moving around screens. It was just fantastic. And I think for a rookie like that, I think he could be our starting lineup and we could have some energy from his play. I don't mind benching Brook Lopez. and bringing him in second quarter. I'm being sincere
I
because
know.
Brook is a bit slow, and Brook is a bit slow, but he needs to see a momentum before he gets into the reading.
Right, right,
And I
right, right.
think we need, yeah, we need fast players that would actually set the tone, so
Shit, I
that
just want
when
to
Brook
interject. I
comes
want to
in
interject 1 second, Mr. Smith. I got you. I just want to interject 1 second. How long, Chitty? You've been around a minute. How long have I been talking about Brook Lopez being slow footed and it's gonna be a problem at certain points? Have I not been saying that for a minute?
for the longest,
Longest, bro.
and we all know that. We all know that. Actually, but kind of, let me just be honest. A lot of games, like last season during the Grizzlies versus Bucks game, where we got blown out by 40 or 50 points. If you remember that game last
Mm-hmm.
season, you'll notice that Brooks started that game so slow. And one of the things about the Bucks defense is when we are great at our offense or on our offense, when we are so great, what happens is our defense picks it up. So if we start missing shots in the offense, our defense becomes very sloppy. But if we start making our shots and making the baskets in the offense, our defense is great. So
Mm-hmm.
that has been the box, lineup for both offense and defense. Our offense dictates our defense, and that is majorly because most of the guys who we have, especially the five, who is Brook Lopez, who is anchoring it, he has a very slow start to the game. More like a playful way of starting the game. He's not that kind of fire, serious kind of person, like a Jokic kind of center who, he's hungry, he wants to win. A Brook is kind of like, let me see how you guys playing, and then he watches it and he's saying, okay, is this the way? Okay, let
Right.
me do it now. So he's not. To me, I feel he's a sixth man kind of guy, not a starting five. I'll
Okay.
be very
Okay.
honest. And that change that
One second,
Griffin
Chitty.
would
John
do.
Jackson, that comment was hilarious, saying that dude was on steroids is wild. But carry on, Chitty. Carry on, Chitty. Get your last statement off. I just got to get a
Yeah,
couple more people in here, so go ahead, though.
yeah. So my last statement will be that we're heading towards the right direction. We're steering towards that right direction. We're seeing the positive changes, and I think I wanted to drop this. The Bucks are a very great team. If you notice, our opponents don't beat us because of rebounds or other thing.
Right.
They beat us because we miss a lot of shots during offense.
And we also don't
And if you
rebound,
can see it tonight,
and we don't rebound well.
yes, we don't rebound well, but you can see tonight that they rebounded more than we did, but we
Mm-hmm.
still blew them out by 16 points. So it means that we are so much as a great team that teams actually, or our opponents, capitalize on just
Right.
getting our missed shots in offense and scoring. That's
Got
all.
you.
If
Got
we
you.
if we if we can solve that problem,
We'll be unstoppable.
we're actually champions.
Okay.
We're champions.
Appreciate you tapping in. I gotta get to everybody in here, Chitty. Appreciate you tapping in. My boy Nigeria over
You're
there
welcome.
shouting, always dropping
You're
gems.
welcome, bro.
Appreciate. Hey, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna have to find a way to clip when I tapped you in. That smile you had on your
Yeah.
face of pride was classic, bro. That was classic, bro.
Bro,
All
no.
right, Chitty. All right, I gotta go. All
All
right,
right.
all right. Hey, I'm tapping you in, Mr. Smith. You good? Okay. Yeah.
Man,
I'm giving you the floor. I'm going to sit back. I'm going to have a water. Cook, Mr. Smith. Go ahead and cook.
health and happiness to everyone.
Shout
Scotty
out.
Barnes,
Hey,
smacks. Pascal Siakam, smacks. What's it? Dennis Schroeder, smacks. That damn coach, I can't remember his name. I don't care about his name.
it
Smacks.
doesn't matter what his name is. Rock
the whole-
voice. It don't matter what his name is. Right. That's it. That's it.
The whole damn team smacks from the time the ball went up until the end of the game. That was the game that I've been waiting for. Damian Lillard, I know you've had moments up until this point, but thank you for finally coming to Milwaukee. Full game. It wasn't just him scoring. He took command of the game in the same way against the Pacers, even in the loss, that Giannis was our everything. Dame was our everything in this
This
game,
man
and
is
from
spitting, ladies and gentlemen. Go ahead, man.
everything else, everyone else just opened up. Malik Beasley, who I've been on him, and I'm not going to be a prisoner of the moment, but I will give you your flowers in this moment. Malik Beasley, open fire. If you can give us just 75% of that every game, I'm not expecting that every game.
Yeah,
still
that's
might beat
fair,
him
but
hard.
75% is realistic.
75% of that every game. Chris Middleton still managing to be as efficient as he could possibly be, but everyone else, Ajax needs to be in the starting lineup.
Yes.
I don't know what else to say. That dude is a revelation on this team. Marjan, before he got injured, was playing big time basketball. Bobby Portis, I heard what you had to say about Bobby Portis. My only criticism of Bobby
One
Portis.
second, Mr. Smith. Let me just get this out.
Yeah.
Brenda, appreciate the $5 super chat. Barnes was getting away with the few fouls. I'm all all grins and giggles. Shout out to you, Brenda. Appreciate the $5 super chat. You know we don't never get no fair shake on no calls. My bad.
That's all
Continue,
right.
Mr.
Look,
Smith.
we'll play Toronto again, and we have somebody that likes to run people over too. I hope the Raptors remember all of this kind of stuff too. Right. Giannis could run these guys right into a wall after this. How about that? Hold on to that. Hold some of that. Right. Scott, like I said, Scotty Barnes slaps. It didn't matter. Right. I loved everything about this game, even the fact, and hear me out, that we almost lost it in the third quarter. Why? Because there have been times in the past where I've seen our team mentally collapse. All it took was for someone to punch us in the mouth, and we folded in the past. This time, we came up with the key shots. We did just enough to keep the lead just out of reach.
Right.
I was, of course,
and like I'm telling
I'm
people,
pissed off in
this is
moment.
the NBA. Teams are gonna make a run. It's can you absorb the body shot, or are you gonna fold? Like, you know what I'm saying?
And there have been times in the past, as a Bucks fan, that we haven't, and we just collapsed, right? You know what I mean? This time, we did what we were supposed to do. This is all experience that you could log for future games down the line, because it's the NBA, because teams are not just going to always lay down and let you walk all over them, right? They're going to be games that are closer. Malik Beasley might not be going off for a potential career night. You know what I mean?
Right.
There may be games where a team starts to run back. Can you absorb that punch? We did. We did everything that we were supposed to do in this game. Damian, if we can figure out a way to bottle that and mix it with what we saw from Giannis when we played the Pacers, when Giannis was our everything, that is the Milwaukee team that we've been looking.
But the problem is, and then we still got to figure this out, is there's a different ball movement with the Milwaukee Bucks when Giannis is not on the floor, respectfully. The ball movement, Giannis has to figure out a way to move the ball and play off the ball a little bit. It just makes life a lot easier for everyone. Why do you think Beasley went off? Beasley went off due to ball movement and getting the proper looks.
We've been saying that Giannis has to figure it out, but also the offensive minds on this team have to figure out a way to convey the information in a way that he gets. Right, so it's an all hands on deck job, right? As far as incorporating Giannis into what it is we do, incorporating Dame, because like I said, this was the exact inverse. It's just against the Pacers we lost that game.
Correct.
Not due to not due to Giannis though. Giannis was absolutely going nuclear in Dame's absence, right? We've got to figure it out. But and I told you before what type of person I am. I'm a defense guy, right? Did you see any major hiccups in this game? Because I didn't. And it got to a point where I was watching the game like a hater, where I was really looking for it to circle it.
I do have an issue though with this game, Mr. Smith, and we gotta be real. They did everything right besides rebound.
With that, I think a lot of that has to do. I don't honestly, and I'm gonna call him into question, even though he had a fantastic game. But Bobby Portis in the post as a backup big is not your backup center. He's your backup power forward. He's not a backup center. He could barely jump over a phone book. Now he's good at rebounds, but he's not gonna be stopping anyone from getting in the rim and really intimidating people off of that back. right?
Fair point, but I'm gonna say this though. Even with that being said, 26 offensive rebounds is inexcusable.
Yeah,
26?
I'm not.
Yeah, that's
So they got
crazy.
to figure that out. They've got to figure that out.
So
I
that's
do
one thing we
think
need to focus on is rebounding. They got to get some dogs in there that want to get to the ball. You know what I'm saying? That's why I feel like Beauchamp and Andre Jackson Jr. They're fighting for that ball. They're fighting for all of that. You get what I'm saying?
and I think that Giannis in the game does change that a little bit because I think that he's excellent at getting those rebounds in that moment. You know what I mean? So I I'm so pleased with the perimeter defense, considering
Right.
what it was not perfect. But before, oh my
It
gosh,
was.
before I thought I could have scored on it was
You can't. Hey,
putrid.
exactly. The thing
It
is,
was
people need to
putrid.
understand. People need to understand, Ms. Smith. This is what they need to understand. Nobody learned to drive a car the first time they got in a car. It was stages you went through to figure it out, right? Or even
Right.
driving stick. Say you know how to drive a car, right? Now you learn how to drive a 6-speed manual. You're not just gonna get in there and just start cooking. And you know what I'm saying? It take time. So that's what I need Bucks Nation to be a little patient with this whole. This is a process. So it's taking
But they
time.
got to meet a half too now, right? Because I was one of them getting on them, and I'm not gonna forget the comments that I made before. I
Right.
stand by them, right? Team has to show me that they're gonna do that. Otherwise, I'm gonna be on them. I'm gonna be on them. I'm gonna be on them, and I'm gonna cuss them out and all the rest of it. Get noise complaints doing it. It's just that in this particular game,
Right.
light bulbs were going off against a team that beat the brakes off of them the first time they played them. They didn't just beat us; they beat us
Bad.
badly. We
This is
turn around
interesting.
and we just beat them. We beat them badly.
Right.
Cut backside. We beat the brakes off
Yeah,
this
yeah,
team.
absolutely.
Damn, Logo Lillard was in the building. Did you see it? Like, did you see it? He was in the building. He didn't just shoot
Talk!
like layups.
Talk!
He didn't just get to the free throws. He was shooting from the other side of the court. They had no answers.
There
They
is
had
no answer
no
for
answers.
Dame. The only answer for Dame is if he's off. That's the only answer. Dame can do whatever he want out there. Is if he misses the shot. You're not forcing him to do nothing. That's the
I
difference.
promise you. I promise you, at one point, those Raptors, I think it was either Scotty Barnes or Schroeder and or both. At one point, when Lillard was doing this thing, looked over to their bench and did this. I love it. I can't get enough of it. I want more of it. Put them guys in the sleeper hole. Draymond Green, this team, put them in the sleeper hole. It's just that they're not going to suspend us for choking them out. You know what
Right,
I mean? I love
exactly.
it. I
Exactly.
love it. I love it. If we, like I said, we just got to figure out a way to synthesize this with Giannis on the court and be able to do this, because this defense, I can't say enough about Ajax being on the court with Marjan. It got to the point where I was calling them the Wonder Twins, right? The way that they're out there, I don't know if it's the hair, if it's the arm length, but they look very similar. At first, it was
They're
Ajax using the
cohesive. They
comment,
already gelling together. They can vibe off of each other.
and they're figuring it out. It's like Wonder Twins activate, form of Milwaukee
Right,
Bucks.
right. Fusion.
It was,
Some fusion
it
going
was,
on, right?
they were figuring it out. They were figuring it, and you notice how one leads to the next, right? Because didn't Brook actually look competent in the paint today
Yeah.
with competent perimeter defense? It's just like you said, one-on-one defending, he's a little bit too slow to that.
Right.
But if you can be a competent defender, shuttling people into him, and they could play the drop, and he's not running up and leaving the rim unprotected, then we have a defense. Do you realize how well we played tonight? There was a point where
7
Toronto was
blocks.
just doing this.
7 blocks when you let Brook do what he does, which is stand back there and just be like a fly swatter. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
We're not
But
asking him to
if Brook
to
is
come out there, but when he can just be a fly swatter, he's amazing defensively. Amazing defensively.
Damian Lillard was out there playing good defense. I mean, he was no
He's no
Gary
stopper, but he
Payton,
tried. But he's at least putting effort forth. I see effort.
right. He wasn't a zero. He wasn't. There were
Right.
no zero-sum players today. The first couple of games. This is why I'm so hyped, and I don't want to dominate the time. But they were putrid games that we logged. We didn't just put bad games up.
Right.
We put sewer water games up as far as defense, and there were no, except for the rebounding.
Right.
When it just came to open court defense, open court awareness, I do not agree with the Thanasis comments, because Thanasis actually came on and looked very lockstep with Ajax and Marjon with the way he was playing defense. That man went up there and I don't know if he blocked any shots, but he had altered shots, got
Yeah.
rebounds.
Oh, he
It
got a lot of
seems like
energy.
the
He got a
energy,
very high motor. I agree. He got a high motor.
and it seems like Coach Griffin, if he's done nothing else, has made Thanasis into a viable NBA player.
I agree
Right?
with that.
So,
Yeah, let's.
and he actually came on because I used to sit there and scream at the TV and be like, "Yo, man, there are people who want to play in this league, and it just seems like right now you have the job because you're Giannis's brother." I don't
Right,
like that.
right.
I don't like that feel. You know what I mean? Take your craft seriously. Don't just go out there and be a clown show. Like, you know what I mean? People
Right.
looking at you. There's got to be a source of pride. Like, you know what I
Right.
mean? Where you're not just Giannis's brother. Today, people he was Thanasis. He had game. He offered
Mr.
us
Smith
something.
is drumming tonight. He drumming
We
tonight.
were relentless on that. We
He
were
drumming tonight. I
relentless.
like it. Hey, go ahead.
We were relentless. This is not just a win, it's my type of win. So the type of person that I am, that's the type of win. There was no let up. There was just smack.
Cause
You
they
get
made they
smacked.
run, and then we held pat, and then we ran back up on them. You know, we ran it up on them. So I'm happy about this, Mr. Smith. Let me get to a couple of these comments, but tap back in a
For
few
sure.
because they charged, bro. I just got to get their comments out. You know how I do
For
it.
sure, for sure.
Hey,
But like
hey,
I said,
hey, hey,
went out.
hey! I just want y'all to pay attention. You see, Mr. Smith got on Bucks green. He was already ready. He knew what was about to happen. Shout out to shout out to my man. Always a pleasure hollering at you. All right, Mr. Smith, I'll holler at you in a minute. Salute, my man. All right, let's get back into it. Yeah. Bucks went ahead and punished these dudes. I'm so hyped. Besides the rebounding, this was a beautiful performance. And shout out to the chat. I see you, Pass. I see you, James. I see you, Brenda. I see all y'all in the chat. Let's get to these comments. I know y'all charged. I see you, Travis. I see you, Trav414. I see all y'all. What's good? William, what's good? Tony Tone, what's good? Got a plan, Stan? What's good? Brandon, what's good, fam? Isaac, what's good? So let's get to some of these comments. I just want to make sure I shout out part of the mob while we got a chance here. Hey, Brandon, give me a second, bro. I got to get through some of these comments, bro. I got to show love to the chat. Give me a second. I'm going to tap you in. Just hold tight, bro. Let me start here. Trevor Mark, Sweet Revenge. Absolutely. My boy RJ back, coming straight out of the UK. What's good? Hi, Bucks Nation. Domination this game. Beasley, you got your flowers. Dane Flowers, everyone's effort was great with no Giannis. This was hey, I'm not going to be a prisoner in a moment, but I'm going to tell y'all how I feel. Hey, this is the type of game that changes the trajectory of your season. We needed a win like this. We needed this confidence builder. We see that I told y'all we've been taking little steps. People done got on the line say taking steps. This is another big step in the right direction. Beasley finally had a good game. Dame had a very good game. We had Bobby side. We played defense. Lopez had 7 blocks. Lopez had 8 rebounds. This was a complete game. If it wasn't for some of the rubbish with Scotty Barnes and some of these calls, we should have probably clipped them by like 25, 30, maybe, if it wasn't for some questionable stuff going on. But y'all know how it is. But I'm very proud of how this team played today. I'm upset that Beauchamp got hurt because he's just starting to get in his rhythm. He's really just starting to get in his rhythm, so I'm a little upset about that. But now, just on the other side of the coin, this should propel a lot more playing time for Andre Jackson Jr., which will be beneficial to everyone. He's not looking to score. He's just looking to make an impact. If that's passing the ball, rebounding, defending, and we need somebody like that playing heavy minutes that's looking to do all the dirty stuff. We don't really have a lot of players on this team willing to do the dirty work, in my opinion. That used to be Pat Connaughton, but Pat Connaughton don't got it no more. You know what I'm saying? So we need Marjon and Andre Jackson Jr. to pick up the slack. I also am still a little agitated. I'm not trying to be a Debbie Downer. I am agitated that AJ Green still isn't getting minutes. You're not getting that much from, Connaughton. What did Connaughton do today? I hate to make Connaughton like he a op. He's not an op, but you can't give somebody 20. He's 22 minutes, three points, 7 rebounds. Hey man, put AJ Green in there. I mean, I'm just saying. If you want, let's just say instead of Pat playing 22 minutes, can he play 16 and then swing them other 6 minutes to AJ Green? He at least has a jumper. Connaughton jumper has been broke for 2-3 years now. We gotta and he wasn't even did not. Let me not bomb on Connaughton, man, because y'all always say. But it's just like, man, I look at the lack of production, and you got other people that can get it cracking. AJ Green is the type of person that can hit 6 threes in a game if you give him the clip. It's like, come on, man. I see both of y'all in the green room. Just give me a second. I just want to get through some of these comments, y'all. Give me about 2-3 minutes here. Brenda, what up? She said, what up, and what up, Bucks Nation? What's good, Brenda? My boy James, what's good? I love these young Bucks are crushing the game on defense. It's going to force the first unit to live up to what the bench can do on D. That's a fact. Great point. Great point. Isaiah Williams, let's go. Great win. Absolutely. This is our best win of the season. Tony Jackson, what's good? Can we finally leave the Brook Lopez conversation alone? He is very important to this team. Hold on. We're not saying he's not important. All I've been saying is if you have to force him to defend somebody, he can't do it. He excels when you funnel people to him like they did tonight because we had the right defensive scheme, and then he had 7 blocks, and that's what we want from him. Like I said, Lopez is a fly swatter. That's what he is. But you have to push the people to him because he can't move. Jimmy Roller, what's good? I swear, fam. I swear Dame has scored more 30-point games than Holiday as a Buck. Jimmy Roller, why you? Come on, man. We not gonna do that today, bro. We gonna leave that. Let's let that man live. Beasley always has good game when Giannis is not in. It's the ball movement. It's the ball movement. Mr. Cool, what's good, Mr. Cool? Let me know if you tapping in. Beasley, 30 points and 31 minutes of playing time. Very efficient. Marcus Little, what's good? Cam had a good night. Oh, that's why I shouted out Cam. So let me get you in here, Brandon, and then I'm gonna get you in here, B-Shack. I see you, sir. Give me a second. Let me get my boy up in here, Brandon, real quick. Shout out to Brandon. Tell me how you feeling, Brandon.
Hey, it was a good ass game tonight. I'm saying.
He came in with it right. Go ahead. We gonna have to kind of shorten it up because we got a lot of people waiting. But go ahead, though. Go ahead.
Hey, Dame finally had his breakout game.
He talking.
Play back-to-back game. Boy. Hey, we coming for everybody.
We coming for every. Well, we just got to put it together. Like I said, Brandon, this is a process. This is not overnight. You know what I'm saying? We're not gonna just be great overnight. It's a process, and we need to understand that this is a journey. This is a marathon, not a sprint. But we're making you see the gradual and steady improvement of this team, offensively and defensively. I will admit, without Giannis, there's more ball movement. And that's a detriment to the coaching staff. The coaching staff should be able to implement something that allows even ball movement when Giannis is in the game. Like, I don't know if that was RJ Back or who said that Beasley plays better without Giannis, and that's true because he needs ball movement to get open shots. You know what I'm saying? But go ahead. Go ahead. I want to monopolize your time. Go ahead, Brandon.
Also,
And I got you in a minute, B-Shack. I see you, sir.
Also, hey, I'm glad Andre got his first cut. I'm happy about that. Bro.
That's a step in the right direction. That start was huge. That was huge.
Hey, I'm glad. I'm upset that Marjan got hurt, but it's the first time to let AJ get some more run.
Thank you. Thank
AJ
you.
Green more run.
Both AJs, Andre Jackson and AJ Green. I want to see both of them get more run. They both will produce more than Pat Connaughton. Man, we need to trade Pat. I'm so sick of. Go ahead, Brandon. My bad, bro. Go ahead, bro.
I know. I say I agree with you, but let Connaughton slide a little bit.
Okay.
Look,
hey, hold on. You know what? Hey, shout out to you for giving him a pass. I respect it. I see what you're saying. But Brandon, let me get to the get to a couple people and just tap back in a little bit, sir.
I got you.
Okay,
I
all
got
right, my man Brandon. Shout out. All right, I got you, B Shack. I'm gonna let go ahead and cook, sir. Hey, B Shack, it looked like you stuck.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, you
Yes,
coming?
sir.
You a little bit there.
Oh
You good?
man, don't tell me that.
No, I can hear you. It's just a little pixelated, not pixelated, just kind of jumpy. But I'm gonna give you a second. Yeah, it's a little bit pixelated.
Well, I can call back in.
Yeah,
I can
yeah.
get to a
Call
better
back.
spot
I'll
in the
tap
house
you
and
in.
call back
Yeah,
in.
I'll tap you back in ASAP. Okay. All right.
All
Hey,
right.
that's a legend right there, y'all. All right, let me get back in here. Get back in this chat. Yeah, y'all see, I'm charged today. I got that bop tonight, don't I, y'all? I got that bop tonight. What? Hey, I see you in the chat too, Keith. What up, King Keith? What up? I see you, Patricia. What up? Robert Brooks. What up? Robert Brooks said, I guess Dame showed all the haters that he that man tonight. My boy Domier the Dragon. What up, fam? People don't know how good this team really can be. Giannis and Dame could drop 105 combined in one game. You know what? That's not unrealistic. That's a fact. I could totally see them going for a buck on somebody. I could totally see it. Patricia P, what up? I said, yo, let Dame run that offense, Greek. That's a conversation I don't think people are ready to have yet, Patricia, is to let Dame run the show. I don't know if that conversation, if people are really ready to have that type of honest conversation yet, but I agree. John Jackson said Brook Lopez was solid tonight. I agree. Mario Lunar was good, said Dame Dollar. Yes. That man is a top 75 player of all time. It's wild that y'all was giving him as much heat as y'all was after one bad game. Got a plan stance at first half of the third was great too. Yeah. We struggled a little bit. We got it together though. What up, Angel Bucks fans? 1997, shout out. That's a great year. Dame time, Brook was a beast with 7 blocks. Absolutely. Damn, I remember 97. It was cracking in the middle of 97. Jesus. Pass was good. Once Dame, Giannis, and Chris all clicked together, we are running through the league. Absolutely. They know it's coming. The storm is brewing, ladies and gentlemen. The storm is brewing. That storm is your Milwaukee Bucks. Because when we start clicking, we letting off shots on the whole league. We getting everybody up out of there. Everybody. We packing them up and shipping them out. This was the game that we needed for the confidence and probably for Griffin to have his confidence and the players to believe in the scheme. We finally saw it. I see you, B-Shack. Let me see you good in there, bro. There we go. Hold on. I'm tapping you in ASAP, B-Shack. Hold on. There we go. Oh, yeah, hold on. My man is at A. B-Shack at HD. Shout out. B-Shack at HD. I see you. Go ahead. You got the floor, fam. I'm going to drink some water. Go ahead and cook.
All right. Listen, man, to me, it comes down to 2 things tonight. Spacing and ball movement. Spacing and ball. Now, I'm going to get to the defense, but
Take
spacing
your
and
time.
ball movement on the offensive end. The ball's moving, people are cutting, people are screening. Everybody, the ball is, they say the ball has energy. I'm not gonna, we're not gonna poo-poo on Giannis, but what I hope is he was over on the bench,
Paying attention.
paying attention, and I hope that Adrian Griffin, you know, acts like a real coach and make sure he implements when Giannis comes and emphasizes the spacing and also let Giannis know, hey, this is what I want you to do. And when you just hold the ball and you have the ball as much as Giannis has it, you're sort of you're sort of communicating to your teammates, I don't trust you. when you do that, their confidence is not going to be as high. Tonight, they all you see the empowerment. They felt like, yo, I can make a shot. Yo, I can make a difference. But even if Giannis does give up the ball when he's holding it, when they miss it or mess up, they're like, oh man, I might not get the ball back from him again, or that's deflating. So I think Giannis can get his 25 to 32 points within the flow if he would just trust his teammates.
That's a great point. Hey, do you hear this
Yeah.
knowledge being dropped by B Shack? I told y'all this man is a legend up in here. Can we get these likes up? You hear this man dropping real knowledge? When I tell y'all we got the most knowledgeable chat on YouTube, this is what I'm talking about. Continue, sir.
Yeah, I think I also was pleasantly surprised that they started AJ. Ajax, I thought they would have start Marjan, but he started Ajax, which I thought was really, really, really a smart move because it's obvious that, and it's just keep it real. He is um, probably the best perimeter defensive player on the team.
Him and
That's
Marjan, I would
just
say, yeah. Him and
yeah.
Marjan, and I would throw Giannis in there, but we already know how Giannis defend. He's a great defender, so I don't like to count him in that. He's a different level. I mean, he's a bit
Yeah,
of
on
defensive player of the year. So
well, I'm talking about on the perimeter.
perimeter, yeah.
Yeah, so but I heard an analyst make uh, the point that they will give Ajax the edge over Marjan defense right now because Ajax gets over screens better.
Yeah, but you
And
mentioned that
and
before.
and
That's a fact. That's a
yeah,
fact.
he gets over screens better. As far as defensive end, I mean, when you put young, athletic, energetic legs in the game, and you've got I mean, Thanasis came in, he did his thing. I mean, we look like a different defensive team. We look like the Bucks tonight. We actually like the Bucks. And I really think, and I'm trying not to be too much of a prisoner of the moment,
Mm.
but what was seen tonight, if they can just replicate that by when Giannis does come back, say, listen, dude, let's keep the court spaced, right? If you're gonna do this pick and roll, let's do it up a little higher, right? Let's don't get into the crowd, into the traffic, and force these teams to make a decision because you can't guard us all. And let's give a shout out to Beasley. Let's give a shout out to Beasley tonight. He was cooking. He
I
was
ain't never
cooking,
seen Beasley hoop like this.
but he had the space to shoot. He had the space to shoot.
One,
You get the
one
fit.
second, B Shaq. This comment is interesting. The game goes to. Hold on, let me put that back in there, Keys, because I thought this was
Okay.
interesting. Hold on, it said this game goes to show you Dame and Chris need the ball early to get going. Giannis got to be off the ball, man. Live the paint life early. That makes sense. I think that's a great comment, Keys. Shout out to you. Go ahead.
Yeah.
I just thought that. I think that perfect sense. Get them going early. He can get his anytime he want. But once
Yeah.
you get the other
And
players going, you gonna say the
yeah.
IQ thing, ain't you?
Well, no, I'm saying. Well, I was pointing in my head. If Giannis can understand, you're going to get the ball back. It's like he feels like he has to do it. It feels like he has to initiate. It almost feels like if he gives the ball up, he's not going to get it back. He's got to trust his teammates. He has to trust them.
Mm,
Um, and he's got to trust them. Period.
right.
Because he's got to trust them to move the ball around. And he's got to trust them when he gives it up. Listen, if you give it up, learn how to move without the ball, Giannis. Stop standing at the top of the key with your hands out. Stop picking and popping. You're not a pick and pop player. You're a screen and roll player. Screen and roll hard to the cup. Stop. He hangs out on the perimeter like he's my man Jokic or something.
Right. That's the problem. He's
That's
he's
not
trying to be
you.
Jokic. You're not Jokic. You don't have that type of vision. You got to
It's
cut it
not
out.
you.
I feel like he does that on that strength. That's a great point, B-Shaq. Yeah, I agree
Yeah,
with you.
man. His strength is going to the hoop. You worked out with Akeem. Get down in the block. Move from side to side. Every once in a while, mix it up. Go to the. I mean,
Right.
start from the wing. Slide into the dunker spot. Screen down low. Come up top. I mean, move it around, man. Whenever you're stagnant, you give the team a chance to load up and know what you're going to do. He's been in the league long enough to have, and a player's bag is more than a handle. It's all the things you can do on the court as far as working the different spots on the court. And so
Yep.
I really think tonight can be a turning point.
Agreed.
If Giannis had paid attention and comes in and lets everybody get into the action. We've got too many weapons. We can see tonight that we have weapons. Let's utilize them.
Right, and that's it. I respect that. Hey, shout
Yeah,
out to B Shack, man. Always a pleasure talking
yeah.
to you on the chat, sir.
Yes, sir.
And
Yes, sir.
especially
Yes,
on this
sir.
type of positive night where so much went right for the Bucks, it's always good to have these conversations. You know what I'm saying? Salute,
Always,
salute.
always,
Always appreciate you
always.
tapping in. And everybody else tapping in. My
Yes,
man,
sir.
salute, B Shack. See you in a minute,
All
bro.
right.
All right,
All
appreciate you,
right.
man. Always dropping knowledge. My man B Shack always dropping knowledge. Yeah. Get back in the comment section. All right, I'm getting to this comment. Okay, so Mr. Cool said the good and bad of Giannis. He's a dominant scorer, but it doesn't allow others to get enough touches to get in rhythm. That's the problem. But he needs to make a concerted effort to say, "Hey, all right, I'm gonna let y'all get it in this first quarter and a half, and then if y'all ain't cooking, I'll take over then." Nobody can stop you, Giannis. Why are you so worried that you need to get it in right away? Nobody can stop you. You use the same move every time and they can't stop it. You spin left, spin right, they can't stop it. Or you just run over somebody and dunk on them. You can do that any time of the game. But to get Beasley involved early where he hit a couple of threes, get his confidence up. Dame is getting his touches so he get in rhythm. That's what's most important. Jordan didn't start winning championships until he pulled back his scoring and started trusting his teammates. That's when Jordan was scoring 40 a game for years. When he dropped it down to like 30, they was cooking because that means other people were involved and made life easier. With Giannis, you have to give the ball up, bro. You have to let Dame run the show. You can have your moments. If you let Dame run the show, it's just going to be a smoother offense. It's just my personal opinion. I'm sure y'all will disagree in the chat, but that's just how I feel. Mr. 414 was good. It looks like the light bulb sparked in Griffin's head, and he carried that to this game. Hopefully, we'll continue to see progress going forward. Can we now stop with the we shouldn't have traded Drew talk? Yes, my dude! Yes! Thank you!
Winner.
Yeah! That door is closed on Drew. I don't want to hear nothing about no holiday. Got a plan said that Kakarot video game is fire. Yeah, it is. Shout out to the DBZ fans in the chat. Yeah. Walter Henderson was good. Bucks are 7-2 when Dame plays and 0-2 without him. The guy's a all-time great player. His impact is monumental whenever he's in the game. The great point though. Shout out to you. Patricia P said 102 people in the chat should equal 102 likes. Hit that like button, Bucks Nation. Thank you, Patricia. Can we get the likes up, ladies and gentlemen? It don't cost you a thing. Just get them likes up. All we're trying to do here is build our friends and family network of Bucks Nation and get it as big as we can. That's what we're trying to do here. Shout out to the chat. Let's get them likes up. Luke, what's good? Let's go, Milwaukee Bucks. We're going to win a championship. Let's go, Milwaukee Bucks. We are going to win the championship. Let's go. Oh, you emphasizing it. Okay, shout out to you. King Key said, DBZ fan, you a real... Oh, bro, I'm on it. Hey, well, I'll talk to you about that offline, Keith. You know, we politic all the time. Shout out to you. And James, if he's still in the chat. Shout out to James. Robert Brooks said, I love the energy tonight. Jackson and Beauchamp, we're bringing it. Even Thanasis got in on it tonight. Got in on it. Yeah, Thanasis actually looked like an NBA caliber player. Got a plan said the rebound did get wild like till the fourth at halftime we had more than them. Yeah, we let off the gas in the fourth a little bit, I think. Appreciate the likes, y'all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Shout out to the chat. Solomon Jules says just in time for all the Giannis slander. Who's slandering Giannis? Solomon, bro, we can't just come on like if we're gonna be we're objective in the chat, right? And I'm objective as the host, right? And I can't just say all the positives, right? I have to give reflection and be objective. Giannis is a great player, all-time player. I said earlier he's a top 10 power forward of all time. That doesn't mean he doesn't have flaws. That doesn't mean I can't say, hey, you need to move the ball a little more. Hey, don't dominate the ball. You have another Hall of Fame player with you. I think that's fair, Solomon. I think that's fair, bro. WFSO was good. Sup, Bucks Nation? Great game. I bet some of you are quiet about Beasley. Oh, yeah. Well, he had one good game. We got to see this continue from Beasley. But yeah, this is a great game for Beasley. Just one, though. We need more of that. Jay Lewis was good. Pat still getting too much playing time off the bench with his usual season high 3 points. Ah! His great flyby defense is going to be part of this team's downfall against the top contenders in the league. Yeah, I don't know what the infatuation with Connaughton is. I would prefer to have AJ Green out there. Even if AJ Green defense ain't the best, at least my guy can score. This man played another 20. Let me just see something real quick. I just don't want to say something ridiculous without just verifying. Just give me 1 sec. I just want to see what Pat doing. Pat Connaughton is averaging 5. Hold on, let me just show y'all. This is the man that y'all keep trying to say, give him a pass, give him this, give him that. Let's take a look at this. This is Pat Connaughton's numbers. This is Pat Connaughton here, right? 5.4 points a game, 2.8 rebounds, 2.3 assists, 39% field goal percentage. What are we doing? Why is this man in the game? He's almost useless. He's almost useless. See, if I'm going to talk crazy, I'm going to back it up with receipts. Y'all can't tell me that y'all okay with his performance, averaging 5 points a game, playing 20 plus minutes. That's ridiculous. Mr. Cool said our 2 young Dobermans. Yeah, they is. That was a good one, Dobermans. I like that AJ and Bochamp need some schooling or not just playing hard, but play smart. Our assistant coaches has to help them understand how to defend their opponent. I be concerned about our coaching staff. Like, I don't feel that they're strong. I mean, I know Vin Baker, cool guy, got over a lot in his life, but what is he really doing? What are the assistant coaches really doing? The one dude that wear all the cool sneakers, think he me? I don't see what they doing, y'all. I'm keeping it a buck. Jay Lewis said, hit that button, my brothers and sisters. Appreciate you. They on it. They on it. Shout out to Bucks Nation. Oh, I didn't even see you was in here, Othello Rucker. What up, fam? Can anyone explain to me why Pat can't close out correctly? Also, Bucks looking up once they click, they gonna be hard to stop. Yeah, agreed. Mr. 414 said Dame isn't even in his final form yet. Oh, nah. He went Super Saiyan, but it was only level 1 Super Saiyan. You feel what I'm saying? He still got level 2, 3, and then he got to get the tail to come out at the end. So this was just an introductory to Dame going Super Saiyan. He got levels. We never forget this man scored 71 points in a game last year. Never forget his bubble run where he was averaging like 50. We need to understand the caliber of offensive talent that Dame Lillard has and his ability to get to the free throw line to stop runs. That's what makes him dynamic. Dame Lillard is a walking run. 8-0 run, 9-0 run, 14. He can do it dolo. I can't even believe y'all be trying to slander Dame. It's wild sometimes. Oh, Green Ranger was good, bro. The offense looks so much smoother when Dame is in the primary ball handler and initiates the offense. Giannis is going to have to give up the ball and focus on finishing and being the secondary playmaker. I completely agree. And it looked like the players are a lot more confident as well. I'm like, again, I'm not slandering Giannis. All I'm doing is being objective of what I see, and what we all see is how much smoother the offense looks when one person isn't dominating the ball. That's all we're saying. Shout out to Giannis. Top 10 power forward of all time and climbing. Daniel Orton said that King Keys I am. I love DBZ. Right, shout out. Cynthia, what up, Cynthia? It took me a while to get to some of these comments. There's so much interaction going on, so my bad, y'all. Y'all know I'm gonna get to all y'all comments. Cynthia here said, Bucks Nation, great game. Yes, ma'am. Shout out to Cynthia. Thank you, Cynthia. We all listen to Cynthia in the chat if you do not know, and if you're new here, when Cynthia says something, we listen. Shout out to Cynthia. Jeff, man, I hope you feel better. I know we was chopping up a little earlier. You got the flu, fam. Damn, I hope you feel better soon, bro. Just want to check in before I go back to sleep. Appreciate you tapping in, bro. See, this is a real dedication here. This man got the flu tapping in on the live. You don't think we producing electrifying content here? You're wilding. Shout out to Jeff. Get better, bro. Mr. Cool said, Patricia P. I remember when Phil Jackson was hired by the Lakers, and as he watched Kobe play, he said that my job is to teach Kobe to play smart, not just hard. Facts. I actually remember him saying that. Shout out to you, Mr. Cool. I know more than you said. Fam, in all caps. Pat gotta go. I want Pat out of here bad too, fam. Straight up. Milwaukee Black. Oh, he always got something slick. I love it. It's like Jackson shamed the older players into hustling. Even Project Pat had energy tonight. Ah! I knew you had some weight. I knew it. Shout out to Milwaukee Black. That's my man. I know more than you said. Hopefully, Andre Jackson Jr. starts getting more starting opportunities. He's going to have to. Beasley can't play defense. I don't think Beasley could guard me. And I ain't hooped in a decade, but I think if I get the rock and start getting back into my 1-2, he can't hold me. I'll score on Beasley. I'll put up some numbers on Beasley. Real talk. You see that just wild out like that? Y'all should stop me from doing stuff like that. Daniel Joseph said, I'll trade Pat for a free Happy Meal. I was waiting on you, Daniel Joseph. I knew you was going to come in with something slick about it. But you consistent. Just like Cynthia there. You consistent on who you bomb on. I respect that. Othello Rucker said Malik Beasley was cooking, bro. Put up 30. Yeah, he was. That's what I want to see. I see y'all got jokes today. Okay. All right. Patricia P says Lopez was having a block fest in the fourth quarter, though. Yeah, he was. Lopez. That's actually funny as hell, actually. Shout out to you. Okay, hold on a second. Milwaukee Black said, I finally saw the coach's vision tonight, but we need Giannis and Dame to buy in and work on pick and roll offense and coexisting. That is a great comment. That's the thing I don't like what Griffin is doing. It's almost like Griffin, when Dame and Giannis are like, they're both healthy, he likes to separate them. It's like, no, that's not the answer, my dude. The answer is not separating them and both letting them go G on their prospective squad. They need to work collectively together. Period. He better figure it out or hire somebody that can figure it out. James Wood said, ain't nobody saying it, so I will. What you about to say, James? Let me see what you pop off in here. I'm going to check for your comment. Jay Lewis said, I hope Giannis was on the sideline studying on how much smoother the offense was when the ball is not dominated by him, but by Dame. The communication seemed better out there also. Dame is a point guard. You know what I'm saying? William Johnson said Brook is top 5 in block shots. I believe it. Dale Joseph said Dame got to have the ball. Agree. But Giannis got to buy in like y'all been saying. Valerie O said, yes, smack the whole team and the coach. Yeah. Hey, we put the belt on the Raptors tonight, y'all. We put the belt on the Raptors. You know what? No, the belt is like, we put the switch on the Raptors. And I'm not talking about the gun. I'm talking about a real switch. I'm an older gentleman. I'm talking about a real switch when you break it off the tree and you bring it in to get that work from your parents. A real switch. I'm glad to see it too. Shout out to Bucks. Putting hands and feet on them. And to be honest, I think the Raptors are tap water anyway. We should be putting hands and feet on the Raptors. The Raptors is tap water. They don't got nobody to scare me. They just got length. They don't got no special effects. They tap water. My boy Chitty said Milwaukee Bucks 2023-24 champions. Yes, sir. Jeff said Brooke threw a block party and we was all invited. Yeah, he were. James Wood said, ain't nobody saying so I will. Coach Griffin playing checkers with chess pieces. Man, subbing skills got me pacing the damn floor. Yeah, he got to figure that out. His rotations is a little wild. I agree with that. His rotations is definitely a little wild. Shout out to my man James. I'll holler at you tomorrow, bro. I know more than you said. Adave is like they don't know ball. LOL. Shout out to you. Robert Brooks said, Mr. Crew, I agree. That's why I really think we are bringing in a season two-way energy guy or guys before the trade down the line. The young guys would be perfectly groomed by playoff time. Facts. Agreed. Shout out to you, Robert Brooks. Brenda said, Mr. Smith, right. I want them to feel the A train on full speed. Facts. Let me just get in here. Hold on. Oh, okay. Dave said we have an answer for Jokic. My boy Daniel Joseph came in talking spicy. Shout out. Mr. 414 said, this isn't a slight on Giannis. It's just the offense flows better with Giannis is off the ball. I think he will eventually figure out and will become a well-oiled machine. That's going to be the key to us being great and dominant. Let me say that's going to be the key. We'll be great because we have talent. But for us to be dominant, Giannis is going to have to buy in on ball movement, period. William Johnson, Dame had 13 assists. Exactly. Abadoye was good, bro. Toronto isn't a good team, though. When we play a good team, we'll know where the team stands. I mean, we done played the Sixers. We played the Knicks. I mean, we played some solid teams already, but I know what you're saying. Like a real barometer test. RJ Beck said Marjan and Ajax, Marjax, Fusion. I see what you did there. I see it. That's a DBZ. Shout out. Jimmy Roller said, yeah, Dame is trying on defense. I've been telling y'all, Dame tries on defense. Y'all just wig on him all the time. He's 6 feet. He can only do so much, but at least he's trying. You see the effort there. Shout out to Jimmy Roller. Also, I don't know, Dwizdorf 3 is in here, but shout out to my man Dwizdorf 3. He always be keeping me in tune what's going on, too. Shout out to him. Got a plan stand said Dame is occasionally making good defensive plays, too. Facts. I've been telling y'all. Valerie O said, I agree the Nassas matches Coach Griffin's defense. Yep. My boy D Gibbs done made it in the chat. Shout out D Gibbs. What up, family? Great win tonight. Absolutely. Appreciate you tapping in. Okay, Talvi, I see you tapped in tonight. Shout out. Yes, I'm so proud of the Bucks. Absolutely. We played well tonight. We played well, y'all. Played well. Oh, gotta play as they said the Nassas play better than Pat tonight. Everybody usually plays better than Pat. That's the problem. He need to get his life right. Orlando C said, what's good, bro? This was a great win. Absolutely. It was a comment earlier I saw from my boy AB about rumors about the Bucks trading Middleton for Levine. As much as I like Levine, I don't know. And I really like Levine. I don't know if he would throw off the energy. I don't know. But he's a more talented player. But I don't know if he fits this team the right way. AB, I saw that comment earlier. I meant to say something about it, bro. In case you're still on the line. Mr. Cool said Daniel. Dude, Daniel Joseph be wilding. As soon as Daniel Joseph come in the chat. Full clip. Daniel Joseph got a full clip. Shout out to him. Mr. Smith said, I like Alex Caruso for this team. I do too. I'll agree with that. I'll give a Pat. I'll give up Pat and Robin Lopez for dude. Isaiah Williams was good. Can we trade Pat and Robin for Wiseman in a future second? I would do that too. I would do that. Robert Brooks said, R. Smith, Miss Smith, I would rather have more length. Yeah, I get what you're saying. So that the Wiseman trade, I just kind of want Pat off this team at the end of the day. Yeah, look, there we go. The Queen's in there chatting. What up, y'all? Patricia P said, hey, Brenda, what up? I think Stacy was in here earlier. I don't know if she's still in here, but shout out to her too. And Cynthia and all y'all. Shout out to the Queens of the Bucks Nation. Mario Luna said, I still like Malik Beasley off the bench. Me too. Man, I appreciate the love, y'all, for y'all telling people to hit that like button. I really appreciate that, y'all. Just let me know y'all enjoying the content and enjoying us bombing on the Toronto Raptors tonight. Somebody put a comment in the chat that I thought was hard. Somebody said we was dino hunting tonight. That was a hard comment. I can't remember who said it. I apologize for not remembering, but that comment was hard. He said we was dino hunting. I was like, ooh, I like that. Look at the camaraderie. Hey, Patricia P. Do y'all not see, if you never joined this live before, you should be joining this live. We come live prop 9 p.m. CST, usually after every Bucks game. Now, the times that I'm late is if I'm at the game, which I'm usually at most games. I say I'm probably at home games around 70% of the home games. I got to sell some of my tickets to give some of my money back. Bucks season tickets ain't cheap. My boy Gibson Nicholas in the chat. What's good? Hey Gibson, you gotta tap in so you can do your thing, bro. The peace and love, bro. Tap in if you get a chance. Gibson Nicholas said, "What's good, Bucks Nation?" WFL Soul said, "How much did Pat score tonight?" I think 3 points. Pat's trash, bro. There it is. Yeah, Gibson. Yeah. Peace and love to Bucks Nation. That's my man. If you're not too busy, Gibson, tap in, bro, because I'm going to get out of here in a minute. You usually tap in, bro. So tap in if you can. Squid said, y'all should leave Giannis alone. We're not harassing Giannis. We just see this is a problem in our society right now. See, I'm from the old school where you can critique someone and not be called a hater. I feel now this era, as soon as you critique someone, you're instantly a hater or you're slandering someone. That's not the case. If I look outside and it's raining and I say, oh, the weather looks bad, it's raining, am I hating on the weather? Am I slandering the weather? Or merely saying an observation of what I saw or what I'm seeing? That's it. That's all I have to say about that. LaFonso Washington said, great win, Bucks. Absolutely. Much needed win. Gibson said, hey, Eliza. I didn't even see Eliza in the chat. What up, Eliza? I didn't even see you up in here. Shout out. Get to the rest of these comments before we get it. Hey, Gibson, the chat showing you love, bro. Shout out to Gibson, my boy in the Bahamas. We got my boy in the Bahamas. Hey, it's people tapping in from all over the world here. We got my boy RJ back. He out there in the UK. We got my man in the Bahamas. We got our other guy to be tapping in from Thailand. Hey, we gonna make this movement for the Bucks worldwide. Let's go. 7Z, always the voice of reason. What's good? We need more smart role players. Facts. What up, Pam? I didn't even know you tapped in. Oh, that's the homie. What up, Pam? Giannis trusts his teammates. This is a one game. Dame needs to perform when Giannis is out there. Learn how to be a number two. Giannis has to have the ball in his hands sometimes. People overreact way too much. No. You're right, Pam. We're not saying Giannis doesn't need to have the ball in his hands sometimes. We're just saying he doesn't need it all the time. And he shouldn't need the ball in his hands all the time to be effective offensively. That's what we're saying. That's all we're saying. Shout out to Pan. Squid said Giannis didn't even play, but still y'all own it. Focus on Dame. Squid, fam. If we say that it was okay, right? Giannis dominates the ball, right? Okay. We all know that, right? And all we said, Squid, is that there was better ball movement today when Giannis wasn't in dominating the ball. All we said is it would be nice if Giannis could engage in what we're doing and moving the ball. That's not slander, sir. That's just keeping it up. That's just keeping it $1. No pun intended. Shout out to Dave Dollar. Giannis blame is getting. Nobody's blaming Giannis. Hold on, Pam. Nobody's blaming Giannis. All we ask is if he can move the ball a little more and maybe give Dame a little bit more control as far as initiating the offense. He's gonna get his touches. That's the thing. I want y'all to understand. Giannis can score whenever he wants, but it's gonna make the game way easier if you can get your teammates going early and get people in rhythm. I think that's been part of Dame's problem and why he had a good game tonight. He's not able to get in rhythm because he's not getting touches a certain amount of time. All we're looking at is things that can contribute to this team to be better. Nobody's slandering Giannis. I would never slander Giannis. But if he say he go 5 for 15 from the free throw line, should I not mention that? Is that not a detriment to the team missing 10 free throws? Or should it just be brushed under the rug? We got to just be honest with what we're seeing. That's all we're saying. We love Giannis. I just said Giannis top 10 all time. He done won defensive player. He has done a lot of great things. But that doesn't mean he can't be critiqued. Michael Jordan was critiqued, and he was scoring 40 points a game and all types of MVPs. He was still critiqued. The only way you get better is with critiquing and this is constructive criticism. You go to your boss for a one-on-one. If he tells you, "Hey, this was wrong on here. You need to tighten up on that," and it was wrong, is he hating on you or he's trying to get you to be better? There's a difference between slander and constructive criticism, y'all. There's a difference. Pam said, "I'm never on a timeout." That's a fact. My boy LaShawn, I didn't know you tapped in, fam. That's my man's right there, too. What up, LaShawn? Dave, that's all you had to say. Facts. Squid Pamela tell him, nobody is slandering Giannis. We would never slander Giannis. That's it, 7Z. Thank you. That's it. We're not slandering. Pam, you know you the homie. We would never slander Giannis after everything he's done. That man is going to get a statue outside of 5-4. But if it's something that we see that he can improve on, we should say it. Like, okay, so Giannis doesn't hit free throws well. Should we just brush that under the rug and say, hey, it would be nice if Giannis would improve his free throw shooting? And we don't say anything crazy. We'll say, hey, if we can get Giannis to 70% free throw shooting, that's a win. That's it, y'all. We not hating. I would never slander him. LaShawn said Dame looked like he was really putting in effort to play defense. I agree. Abadoye said on a bad night, Giannis will drop 22. Dame has had a 6-point in a game this season. Okay. Oh, come on, Pam. We not blaming. What are we blaming? We just said move the ball. That's not blaming. Come on, Pam. Abadoye said Beasley is not just he's not consistent. B-Shack said spacing and ball movement. That's the key to the offense. Agreed. Mr. Cool said first game with sets and ball movement. Great point. Great point. Yeah, you could actually see it tonight. Oh, damn, it's already 10:15, y'all. I'm going to get up out of here, y'all. Hey, Gibson, tap in on the next live. I didn't know it was this late. I've been out here talking crazy for an hour and a half almost. Hold on a second. B-Shack, thank you for the clarification. Definitely not blaming Giannis, but he can help his team be more effective if he concentrates on making them better. It will only make him more dangerous. Facts. Facts. Squid, you're going to have to come on the live one of these days, bro. You definitely need to pop on the live. B-Shack said, Mr. Cool, you absolutely right. B-Shack said, Giannis won a championship with the team. Giannis is fine. Too much criticism over nothing, 10 games. Okay, hold on. Let me let you tap in. I'm going to get these comments off while you tapping in here. Let me get you in here, B-Shack, before we get up out of here. There he is. Go ahead, B-Shack.
Listen, man, I got one thing to say about the Giannis slander. Giannis's usage rate the year we won the championship was 32.2. His usage rate now is 36.6.
With a better player.
It's not exactly. It's not. We love Giannis. Giannis is my favorite player in the NBA.
Okay, she cleaned it.
But
Okay, I like what Pam said right there, B-Shack. This will take time and will grow as they play together more. Fair statement. I can agree with that.
Hey, we that's what we're looking for. That's what we're expecting. But we have to report on what we see. And right now, he's got to let the rock go a little bit. Again, 36. Last year was 38, so it's down from last year. But we got Dame Dollar, and we got we have Middleton back. So it's time just to kind of let it go a little bit, Giannis. And trust me, he's going to get his. And we just want to see the Bucks successful, man. But trust me, I do not see what you're saying or what I'm saying as Giannis slander. We want the best for Giannis and the team. But we can't just keep just like when he was launching those senseless threes,
Right.
right? When he stopped launching them, look what his numbers did. His
Right.
numbers started to go up. So
That's a
hey,
fact. That's a
man,
fact. That's a fact. I appreciate you tapping in, B
yes
Shack, to
sir,
clear it
yes
up.
sir,
You know, you hey,
yes
all
sir.
y'all always welcome, man. It's much love and respect to all of y'all in the chat, for real, for real. Appreciate y'all. It's about 100 y'all in here. Appreciate y'all. We only need 2 likes to get to 100, y'all. Let's get up in. Let's get 2 more likes so we can get 100. That'll be dope for a live, especially after this type of win. We only need 2 more likes, y'all. Get 100, and then I'm gonna get up out of here. What up, Pam? Pam said they got to be looking to make a trade. Horace has to see how Pat is. Even Pam is on Pat helmet. Now you know it's a problem. Pam is on Pat's helmet. That's all we. Get him out of here. Get him out of here. Pam, if you saying it, then get him out of here. We need 1 more like y'all to get to 100. Appreciate y'all. What up, Marvin? I didn't know you popped in here, fam. What up? Not sure if Bally Sports Wisconsin Network has network interference. Had to catch the game on League Pass. Finally had a convincing win. But again, big league cut the small league. However, a win is a win. Shout out to you. Appreciate y'all. Hey, Bucks Nation, 101 of y'all in here. 100 likes. Let's go. What? This is the way you do it. This is the way you support Bucks Nation. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, thank you. Shout out to the best Bucks chat on YouTube. I don't care what Bucks podcast you go to. It ain't going to have more knowledge than what's in this podcast. The knowledge that we dropping in here, I'll put money on it. Now, you tell me you don't come in here and learn about the game or understand the game better. You tell me. I'll cash app you. What? Shout out to this chat. Look at the intelligence in this chat. Real talk. If you a Bucks fan, how do you not enjoy what's going on this podcast? Man, listen. Shout out to the Bucks Nation. AKA, this is friends and family we talking here. We all friends and family. That's why we get along. Shout out. LaShawn said, let's not forget Dame is also a really good passer and has good vision. He also gets to the free throw line and knocks down 90% of his free throws. Let's be patient with the new system and new players. Facts. Oh, Contain 4 feet made it in here. What up? Remember, Beasley's a closer to Michael Jordan than you are to him. Oh, got you. Hey, Mr. Smith said, salute Gibson. I'm going to tap you in next time, bro. Let me get to a couple more. Hey, this is actually super funny. If you remember Lee Mayberry playing for the Bucks, hilarious. Shout out to you, Talma Christian. That's hilarious. Jimmy Rose said we smacked him with the belt buckle. We definitely did. Squid, Holiday had 35 last year. Dame still need to play defense. Squid, yo, son, Dame has already had 4 or 5 30-point games. He's had half of his games that he's played this year have been 30-point games, sir. What are we doing? What was Drew? Was Drew playing defense against Jimmy Butler? Damn, this Drew stuff is wild. Fletcher said, but I can't let you knock Vin Baker. He's been through 4 culture changes and he's still here. Vin, his family also. Good luck, Charm. Many have players have spoken highly. Okay, I'll give you that. Shout out to you, Fletcher. Pam said, no Lavini, please, no defense. Maybe DeMar, but no Lavini. I agree with that, Pam. I'll go with DeMar. Teron Taylor out of the Bahamas. What's good? Hey, everyone. What's good, bro? Anthony, what up? He said, hit that like button. Appreciate you. Nicholas was good. Sets up, y'all. Oh, hold on. Before we get out, my man, this my Tommy was good. Yo, what's good, Bucks Nation? Hey, we got that win tonight, Tommy. Shout out. Come on, fam. You wildin'. Oh, you wildin'. I can't say that though, Tommy. That we can't make Giannis those six. But I understand where you're trying to get to, but nah, he gotta dominate. We get a couple more in here. And I'm gonna get out of here. Just some people I ain't talked to yet. Trent was good. Pat gotta have some kind of dirt on the owners to still be getting playing time. He shouldn't be in the rotation at all. Oh no, Thanasis, Robin Lopez, and Pat should be a trio that did DNPs. Hold on. Sherelle was good. Point guards run the offense. Dame knows his position. Facts. All right, y'all. Let me get up out of here. Hey, let me see if Gibbs is still in here. Let me put the link up in here real quick, and then I'm gonna get out of here. Hey, if you still on here, Gibbs, I'll put the link in here so you can join before I depart. So I put it in there, Gibson, if you want to tap in real quick. But I'm about to get up out of here. Agreed, Pam. Very kind statement, Pam. We all want them to be successful. Facts. All right, I'm gonna let my boy Gibson tap in, and then I'm gonna probably get up out of here, y'all. Let my man do his intro real quick. I'm gonna fall back.
Stop. Peace and love to the Bucks. The Bucks in the chat. What's up, what's happening, family? But shout out to Bucks Nation.
There we go. Hey, go ahead and cook for a hot second, Gibson. I'm gonna get up out of here in a minute, but I had to make sure you tapped in. Cause I gotta hear the intro. You feel me? Go ahead, Gibson.
Peace and love to Bucks Nation. Peace and love to all the Bucks, to the real Bucks fan in the chat. Cause I see you got some slander going on in the chat. I
Hey, you
told you
know what?
before.
Hey, sometimes when you with friends and family, y'all gonna argue about things. You feel what I'm saying, Gibson? But at the end of the day, this is still friends and family. We gonna work through it. You feel me? We gonna work through
All,
it. Go
all
ahead
right,
though, Gibson.
let me drop my slant. I like what I see tonight from the Bucks. It's an excellent performance. Everybody participated. Everybody did their part. We came back and we correct things that didn't need to be corrected of the last game. I am very proud of the guys. I pray that they continue to play more defense, continue to play together. Don't give up too much 50-50 balls. Let's box out and collect all the loose ball and show teams that, hey, we getting it together.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. And we gotta, hey, Gibson, we gotta keep it real. We usually be bombing on Beasley. Beasley played well tonight. Beasley played
Phenomenal,
well.
phenomenal.
And then we got
Right.
to, and then y'all, if y'all don't know, if you new to this chat, I'm telling y'all, it's people that work for the Bucks that are in this chat. I promise y'all, because all the stuff that we end up talking about ends up happening. We've been harping for the last few games that we wanted to see Ajax start. Magically, Ajax starts. This podcast has an impact. I don't care what nobody say, Gibson. Whenever we start talking about something, it crack off, does it not? We was talk. Remember, I brought up the Dame thing months ago. Y'all like, oh, you're dreaming. It's a fantasy. I was like, this can happen.
Hey, Amber, just a quick question for Bucks Nation. Who would we love to get to be our offensive coach? Now, let me
And
put it out there for Bucks Nation.
yeah, I'm gonna see what they say in the chat. I'm just gonna go with Dan Tony off the rip. I'm gonna tell you Dan Tony off the rip.
I have Mike D'Antoni too, because we need to get our offense going. So by the time we play Boston and no other rest of the team, so we could try to get up there and be on the same page with them.
Right,
And
right,
I
right.
love shout out to Mr. Cool, Mr. Smith, B Shack, all those guys. Shout out to all
Yeah,
of you
my
guys.
man. Right. Shout out to
I
the
love,
fam. Hey, shout out to the family. Yes, sir. All right, man.
I
I
love
gotta get up out of here. I gotta go to work in the morning and actually think a little bit. So I
peace,
gotta get
peace,
focused for a
peace,
minute. I just wanted to
peace and
make sure
love,
you tapped in, Gibson. It's important
peace and
to me
love,
that you
peace
tap
and
in,
love,
bro.
peace and love,
All
peace and
right.
love, peace and
There
love.
it is.
And
That's
shout
what I
out
did.
to
Nah. Everything is right in the world. Shout out, my man Gibson. All right, Gibson. Go. All right, y'all. I'm about to get up out of here. Salute to the best chat on YouTube, period. Salute to the best Bucks chat on YouTube. This is the best Bucks podcast on YouTube. I am your host, Amara's Logic. This is Milwaukee Bucks trades, rumors, and news live edition, where the Bucks just dominated the little Raptor baby Raptors, 128-110, with Dame and Beasley going for 30 points. If you haven't already, please comment, like, share, subscribe. We're here every game, usually after the game, either 9 p.m. CST or 10 p.m., depending if it's a home game. If you haven't already, please hit the like button on your way out. I will see you guys in a few days. I appreciate y'all for tapping in, and thanks for watching, y'all. Much love. Appreciate all y'all. Thank you. Go.